I'm a firm believer of innocent until proven guilty. And I'm also a believer of where there's smoke, there's fire. And there's a lot of fire around Bill Clinton and quite frankly, Hillary Clinton, and their foundation and accusations around Bill Clinton and his, womanizing and far worse. But that's not why we're here. We're here to take a glance at Bill Clinton, former president of the United States, the 42nd president to be exact. And we're going to take a look at his Twitter feed and see what he's been talking about. And I'll add my commentary. So, like I say, he's a father, grandfather, 42nd president of the United States, founder, Clinton Foundation. And yeah, so he's saying follow at Clinton Foundation for more on our work around the world. And this is his backdrop here. I don't know what that is. Okay, so let's look at his first tweet. He says the people of Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, and other parts of the Midwest need our help to recover in the aftermath of the Derico storms. Derico? This was no ordinary storm system, and the devastating effects are widespread. We should do all we can to help them rebuild and recover. Okay, well, that's true. I don't know, what he's recommending, but there's definitely devastation. I live here in Chicago, and there's trees downed and things like that. I don't know if there's water damage. I didn't experience that, but there was definitely devastation here in Chicago. All right, so he tweeted that on the 16th. Let's see what he tweeted on the 15th of August. We expect our elected officials to protect the right to vote and to ensure every vote is counted. This attack on the Postal Service, an institution as old as the Republic itself and depended upon and trusted by millions of Americans, is designed to ensure that neither is done. And I would agree with that, but I don't know. I'm really this so-called fight between President Trump and all of these other people, mainly Democrats, around the Postal Service has, to me, gotten blown out of proportion. President Trump's concern, from what I can see, is that the Postal Service is not equipped to handle millions of incoming voter cards. They're just not designed for that. It's a very antiquated system. I'm sure you've been in the post office recently. Maybe you haven't, because frankly, a lot of people don't use the post office anymore. Like I say, it's antiquated. So I mean, what's the problem here? To me, it's reasonable that there would be major issues during an election where millions upon millions and who knows how many people will vote this year, because there have been so many things that have been uncovered that people are not pleased with, that I think that will bring out unprecedented numbers. So we'll see. But anyway, everybody's up in arms about the Postal Service. And President Trump, in my humble opinion, makes a good point that it just isn't equipped to handle what the Democrats want to lobby at them, at the post office. Okay, so let's move on. So Bill Clinton says, if there was ever a time to protect this beautiful experiment we call a democracy, it's now. That's an interesting choice of word, beautiful. Okay. This is a terrific choice. Kamala Harris will be I always get this wrong. Kamala Harris will be a great partner, and she and Joe Biden make a strong team. Well, I don't know about that. There's people that have a differing opinion, that Kamala Harris never liked Joe Biden, and I can't imagine that she likes him now, considering all of the vicious things that she said to him during the debate. I mean, she called him all but called him a racist. And to me, that's pretty harsh. Now, does he deserve that? Did he earn that? It's entirely possible. I mean, some of the things that he said, yeah, I don't know. You decide, but it's questionable at best. All right, let's see. What else has he tweeted? Let's go down here to August 6th. He said, heartbroken by the devastation caused by the recent explosion in Beirut. My thoughts are with those in Lebanon and around the world touched by this tragedy. The Lebanese people are strong, and I know in time they'll come together and heal. The rest of us should do all we can to help. And I think that's lovely, and I would agree with that. Okay, he says on August 3rd, through his faith in principled compromise and his ability to see his adversaries as human beings, John Hume helped forge the peace that has held to this day. My full statement on my friend's passing here. Okay, so somebody passed, and he is giving some thoughts on that. Let's continue on. On July 17th, let's go up here. Yeah, July 17th, John Lewis gave all he had to redeem America's unmet promise of equality and justice for all, and to create a place for us to build a more perfect union together. In so doing, he became the conscience of the nation. Okay, on the 17th, same day, Hillary and I were blessed by his friendship, support, and wise counsel. We'll miss him so much, but we'll always be grateful that he lived to see a new generation of Americans take to the streets in search of his long-sought, beloved community. Okay, now let's do one more. On the 17th of July, wow, he likes to tweet. Hillary and I are happy to hear Justice Ginsburg is out of the hospital. Having her on the job makes us feel better every day. And I tell you what, Justice Ginsburg, she has 50 lives. You know how a cat has 9 lives? I don't know how she manages. I mean, this woman has had so many bouts with cancer. I mean, it would ravage the average person's body, but for some reason, Justice Ginsburg, she's a fighter. Who knew? All right, well, that's it for Bill Clinton. That's it for Bill Clinton, and interesting tweets. We'll check back on him at some point again. Anyway, thanks for stopping by the Daily Facts. Hope you like, and please subscribe. Take care. Bye.